For one, you're built. You're a taller version of me.
Yes.
Okay. In football parlance, we would not be JJ. We would not be Jefferson. We would be
one of the fat guys carrying water out to him during the TV breaks.
Yeah, you know those short little, rather round guys that are loading things on and off of the. Yeah, we'd be one of those. We'd be a roadie, basically. You know.
In any case, we did episode 622, and I did a story on. I can't remember the story right now. It was about.
I'd like to be Jefferson.
Yeah, oh boy,
Justin, not Thomas.
You guys, Thomas is already dead.
Yeah, and it would hurt my brain to be that smart. So.
No, exactly. In any case, we had a story on drunk driving. That was
which we don't support.
Right, we don't.
Not even in the UK, where they, for some reason, drive on the wrong side of the road.
But when we get a story out of
maybe if they put their steering wheel on the right side, it would.
Maybe put their car,
which is the left side.
Yeah, that would be very.
You put the steering wheel on the left side and then drove on the right side of the road. Everything would be normal.
The whole world would be better off. Of course, India would be pissed
and confused.
Yeah. In any case, Chris, when I read a story coming out of England, if they use British terminology, I'll often keep it.
All right.
Because that's part of the flavor of the story, right?
It is.
So he asked me, what the hell is drink driving? I said, that's drunk driving if you're in Britain.
Yeah.
It
means you've drinked.
Yes. And you've drived.
And there'd be no drinking and driving. See, we don't drink and drive, but if you get busted, it's a drunk driving chart.
Right.
Because legally you would be
drunk.
How'd you get there? Through drink. So I get it, but it's just.
Well, I think it's drinking and driving is where it was derived from.
And I always look at it and go,
drink driving. Drink driving makes sense.
But they say saint is sin. You know, Johnson gin.
What? Well, what depends on the accent? They've got 6 million accents on that island.
And that's just on a couple of neighborhoods.
That's right. That's just between Manchester and Liverpool.
They keep telling one lady, I'm watching Quintessentially British on one of the streamer things.
Yeah.
And this one lady is talking and explains how she's a bit of a mongrel because she grew up here and has this accent, which isn't completely gone with. Now she's got kind of this accent mixed with that accent, which has some of this accent.
Oh, good Lord.
Really? You just sound, I don't know, British to me.
Kind of British to me. Idiot. Wales, you idiot.
And then, of course, there were a presenter who explained that he didn't always talk like this, and then he did the voice. Then he did the accent his parents had, who would have been much more Cockney.
Oh, sure.
Well, duh. Now he just sounds like a posh poofta. So I think I'm not sure if poofta is entirely British or if it's just Australian, but I don't care. I'm going with it.
You like it. This from our man in Liverpool, Patrick Reed,
who is, as far as we know, not a poofta.
No.
I don't even actually know what that means, but it just sounds bad. Icky.
I don't know what it means. You got to look that one up, bud. We were talking about the phrase, Bob's your uncle.
Yes. Oh.
And Patrick got back to you.
Yeah, he did. Hang on. Oh. I retract all of those poofta statements.
Well, it's not like he's going to edit it here.
No, I'm just mean everywhere, because otherwise they'll cancel us, and I don't want you to be out of work, and that'd be bad.
Tony, in 1887, did you catch the year there? There may be a test later.
1887.
British Prime Minister Robert Gascoigne Cecil appointed his nephew Arthur James Balfour as Minister for Ireland.
So you're Scott Combs, right?
Yes.
I'm Tony Verkinnes, right?
Yes.
Why the hell do British need 3 to 5 names?
Well, because they've got all the hyphenated names, and Gascoigne Cecil is Minister Robert's last 2 names.
So much like Conan Doyle.
Yes.
Except I'm not sure if that's the way it is. I'm not sure Conan Doyle is actually his last name or if that's his middle name kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. But I couldn't tell.
But I'd go with Conan Doyle, so what do I care?
Anyway.
I just call him the guy that wrote Sherlock Holmes.
The phrase Bob's your uncle was coined
by Bob
when Arthur referred to the Prime Minister, Robert Gascoigne Cecil as Uncle Bob.
Oh,
Apparently, it's very simple to become a minister when Bob's your uncle.
So then in this country, it'd be Sam's your uncle.
Yeah, as it were. And Sam's your uncle. And there it is.
And if they'd have waited longer, when Thatcher was in office, that would have sounded stupid because Maggie's your uncle. Margaret is your uncle.
I know a Margaret that would take issue with that.
I do too, and I'm still slightly frightened of her. So,
right?
Even though she's is she 4 feet tall? She makes 5
She's
feet.
a little over 4 feet, I think.
She must be 5 feet tall.
So
she was tiny, even to me. And I'm
apropos of episode 600.
I'm sorry, carry on. I don't mean to keep interrupting.
623. Yes, you do. Remember we had the story of the guy that was arrested and convicted of killing someone by hitting him with a whiskey bottle, but new information came out that said the guy had actually been hit by a motorhome?
That I oddly do remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember yesterday, but that one I remember.
So our man in Liverpool, Patrick Reed, says, hit by whiskey bottle, hit by motorhome. The dangers of drink driving.
And there we are again.
Did you get it, Chris?
Full circle.
I think that's beautiful.
Now,
well turned.
If he'd have got hit by an RV, he'd have been caravaned.
Ooh, nice. Well, the caravans are the tow behinds.
You've been uted.
So it'd be a camper. If you got hit by a camper, it'd be a caravanning.
Yeah, 6 of 1.
No, because SUVs are
RVs.
Recreational vehicle. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if it was an SUV and you're in Australia, then it'd be a ute.
Really?
Would I kid you?
Yes.
True, but not. This is something I learned watching McLeod's Daughters. It was a very intellectual show. Utes were the utility. They're basically the utility vehicles.
Oh, okay.
Trucks with, they have the exhaust way up here, so when they drive through a little creek that's not a little creek anymore, they can still breathe and that sort of thing. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Now, off to our serious business.